The Kiwanis Club of Gainesville has sponsored this program for decades. We're not sure how many decades. We do know that this is our club's centennial year, so somewhere between 25 and 100 years. We're not exactly sure. We'll look back in the books and find out. The Kiwanis Club of Gainesville is not alone in supporting this program. Among the other organizations that support it are the Alachua Public Schools, Domino's Pizza, and the Alachua County Library District. And so, ladies and gentlemen, honorees and distinguished guests, school board members, and commissioners, welcome to the 2023 Citizen of the Year Awards.
Good morning, good morning. I'm Shane Andrew. I'm the superintendent of schools here in Alachua County, and I just want to say good morning to our students, first and foremost, that are here with us today. Of course, your families that are with you, and all of our special guests here in attendance. We're definitely here to celebrate one thing, and that's our students, our Citizens of the Year. So it's an honor to recognize our elementary school leaders that will soon be the leaders of our communities in the future. And they're going to serve us for a long time as model citizens as we move towards the future. So, of course, all of these students are being recognized because they do things within their schools to promote citizenship. They evidence this every single day simply by how they display their integrity and how they carry themselves with that strong character. And so they're students in our schools that take action and promote this citizenship just from within, who they are. It's what's in their soul, and they're to be commended for that. Certainly, like I said, they lead by example, but more importantly, they also value service to others above self-centeredness. So they really put others first, and for that we're grateful as well, because watching you in our schools and putting the needs of your classmates, your teachers, your principals, just everybody ahead of yourself is just something that we're in awe of, quite frankly. So our award recipients truly understand the citizenship piece of the privilege that they have, the duty that they have, the rights that they have, and the freedoms that they have here in the United States of America. And they'll understand more and more of that as they grow older, but they've got a strong grasp of that now at an early age. I'm sure some of you are patrols, right? I would guess. And that's an important role too, and just another form of service within our schools. So on behalf of the School Board of Alachua County and Alachua County Public Schools, we want to thank all of our Citizens of the Year for your contributions. Some of them we can't measure. We know you're great students, but more importantly, you're great people. What you do also is improve the culture on our campuses and the quality of our local schools. So again, congratulations to each of you for being recognized as our Student Citizens of the Year, and I look forward to shaking everybody's hand when they come across the stage here in a few minutes. So again, I applaud you and thank you.
Good morning. On behalf of your library director, Shane Livingston, who apologizes for not being here this morning due to a schedule conflict, I would like to say good morning and welcome to your library. Congratulations to each of you for receiving the Citizen of the Year from your respective schools. The Alachua County Library District is proud to host and support this event and acknowledges the success of each student. Thank you to the parents, teachers, school officials, and community. Thank you for your support, encouragement, and investment in our children, as they certainly takes a village to ensure their success. They are our future leaders. Students, you should be proud. Being Citizen of the Year means you have met and set high standards in your school and community. I encourage each of you to continue to be a shining light in your local school and community. I invite you to visit your local library to take advantage of the many resources we have to offer you and your family. Your library services will help you on your continued path to success. In closing, I would like to leave you with a quote from Dr. Seuss. The more you read, the more you know. the more you learn, the more places you'll go. Congratulations.
We are pleased to have Commissioner Anna Prizia as our keynote speaker for this special occasion. She is chair of the Alachua County Commission and commissioner for District 3. You will find her a very appropriate speaker for this celebration, focusing on good citizenship. Her life and career are wonderful examples of a citizen getting involved in her community and making a significant difference. She started early. After college, she served in the Peace Corps in Vanuatu. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I had to look up and see where it is. For 2 decades, she has worked in the area of food sustainability, that is the study and practice of producing, distributing, and consuming food in a way that meets present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. In her role at UF as program director and campus food systems coordinator, she oversees, among a number of programs, the Field and Fork program. One aspect of that program that I am most familiar with is the Field and Fork Pantry, a food resource for needy members of the UF community, students, staff, or faculty. Another piece of this initiative is the Field and Fork Farm and Gardens that provides opportunities to students to learn about sustainable practices and actually grow healthy produce for those in need. Please join me in welcoming Commissioner Prizia.
Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for having me. On behalf of the County Commission, I do want to congratulate the Citizens of the Year and just tell you how proud we all are of you. Truly, it is like, this is one of the highlights. When Dr. Dickinson called me and asked me if I would do this, I said, absolutely, this is a highlight of my job, getting to see the future leaders of our community and get to thank you all for all of the hard work and all of the commitment that you all make to your everyday lives and to the people around you. I wasn't quite sure where to go with this talk. I think I could think about a million ways to address citizenship, but when I started to really think about it, what I thought about was the values that our country was founded on. And that was that all people are created equal, and that we all really do deserve to thrive and have a good life. And this means that as a good citizen, we need to not just focus on ourselves, but we need to focus on what we call the common good. Who's heard that term, the common good? Yeah? Yeah, right? The idea that we really take care of others and we think about people and the planet and the things around us and not just ourselves when we're making decisions. This means we need to think about the community and the benefits that all people need to live a good life. As someone who spent most of my career focused on the idea of the common good, I've really thought a lot about what are those ideas that help me do this? Like how have I managed to achieve that over the years? And it's not always easy, but I thought about sort of a couple things that have driven me in that. And the first thing is purpose. And I think that all of us have a passion, right? We have the things that we really, really care about. And sometimes that's one thing your whole life. You're really passionate about taking care of animals, or you really love the ocean, or you really want to help people in need to be able to meet their basic needs like food and housing. But whatever that thing is that drives you, that's your passion and your purpose, if you keep that in your heart and you keep that in your core, it really does help you to move forward and to constantly make good decisions and to have something to focus on when things get difficult. The second thing that I thought about as something that's important is curiosity. I think that remembering to have an open mind, thinking about new ideas, and being willing to embrace diversity. That's diversity of people, diversity of ideas and opinions, and being willing to remember that you can learn a lot from people who are different than you. People who have different lifestyles and perspectives are important. And when you ask questions and you keep an open mind, you learn things. And by learning things, you can expand your ideas and you're able to be a better leader because you understand the world around you better and what other people's perspectives are and what their needs are. The last thing that I wanted to point out that I think is a really important value for a citizen and a leader is patience. This is a skill I haven't quite perfected yet. It takes a long time to learn, and sometimes I think I have a really long way to still go on this one. But what I think is that we need to remember to accept that things don't change quickly, and sometimes we are going to get frustrated, and sometimes we even are really going to struggle with trouble and pain when we're trying to make positive change. And that we have to kind of accept that and sit with it and be patient with ourselves and with others while we're trying to make that positive change. So as you all continue on your path towards good citizenship, I hope that you'll remember that when you get upset or frustrated, that you can close your eyes and you can take just 2 minutes to refocus on that purpose, that passion that you have in your heart, and remind yourself to be curious and give yourself the patience and the forgiveness to move forward through that frustration and make a good decision as you go on. So I really, really appreciate the time that you gave me today to talk, and I'm really grateful to the families, because I know that this isn't just an honoring of you, your children, but this is an honoring of you, your parents, your families, and your teachers, and the community that surrounds you, and has really helped you to be the person you are. Remember to lean on those people when you need help, and thank you all so much for having me.
Thank you, Commissioner Prizia, for those very good words. It's my pleasure and pleasant duty to recognize the many folks who have made today possible. I need to begin with the 24 special students who are being honored today for being model citizens. Bravo and congratulations. Next, let me commend parents, friends, relatives, and teachers of the student awardees who are with us today for your support of these splendid young people. Thanks to the participants in today's program, with special thanks to our inspirational keynote speaker, Commissioner Anna Prizia, Chair of the Alachua County Commission. We are proud to have received support from several groups and organizations who make possible the Citizen of the Month and the Citizen of the Year program. First of all, Gator Domino's, who each month provides 24 gift certificates for bread twists to the Citizen of the Month awardees, and a gift card to each of today's awardees for more bread twists. Those are a lot of bread twists. A shout out to the Kiwanis Club of Gainesville, who provide 24 gift cards of $25 each to today's awardees. The cards are for the Second and Charles bookstore on Northwest 13th Street. Please go there and find a book or books or a game of your choice. We appreciate the Alachua County Library District for providing this space for today's event. I note that in the gift packages, there is also a gift certificate from Moe's Southwest Grill for a kid's meal. So enjoy that. An especially enthusiastic shout out goes to Valencia Benjamin, who does the planning and puts together the pieces for today's program, and who works with the Citizen of the Month program all year. Valencia is Administrative Secretary for Student Support Services for the Alachua County School District. Many thanks also to her supervisor, Dr. Tony Griffin, Supervisor of School Counseling Services, for her wonderful support. Thank you. Finally, kudos to the principals and school coordinators who have been such wonderful supporters of this program, the Citizen of the Month program, and now the Citizen of the Year program. Well done, everyone, and many, many thanks. And now I'm going to ask the adults in the room to stand to do a standing ovation in honor of the students.
And now for what we've all been waiting for. We get to see one by one. I'm going to use your word, Dr. Dickinson, splendid young leaders from each of our elementary schools. Our first citizen of the year from Alachua Elementary, Christine Larrabee. Archer Elementary, Emily Moats. Childs Elementary, Everly Yang. Foster Quincy Green. Glen Springs, Alani Williams. Hidden Oak, Jack Ferguson. High Springs, Emma Gilhooly. Idlewild, Liana DiCarlo. Irby, Marcella Acevedo. Lake Forest Elementary, Jalea Brett, who's not with us today, but I still would like to recognize these students. Littlewood Elementary, Adara Kaler. Meadowbrook, Emma Hager. Metcalf Elementary, who could not be with us today, Taven Hawkins. Micanopy Area Cooperative School, Malia Pickett. Newberry, Hannah Singleton. Norton Baylin Young. Parker Alianne Skotko. Rawlings Luis Pozos Tomas. Shell Jennifer Alva Felix. Sydney Lanier Center, our student could not be with us today. Zytrevion Daniels. Talbot Elena Duarte. Terwilliger Nia Welch. Wiles Annabella Valiante. And last but definitely not least, Williams Elementary, our student could not be with us today, London Johnson. We really appreciate everyone for coming out and supporting this endeavor. It is so meaningful for us as Alachua County Public School employees, for our students, parents. We just really want to thank you and let you know that we really appreciate you. Kiwanis Club, everybody that has a hand in putting this event together.